Hello, I'm gonna make today, here you know, me lejano, pork with cabbage. It's very simple, very cheap, and I'm making it for about 4 people. So it'll seem a lot, but you can always adjust the measurements, cut it in half, everything, increase it, up to you. You can adjust the garlic, which Greeks don't put in, but I do. It's a very, very nice dish. White cabbage, not green cabbage. Anyway, let's see how we get on, shall we? Okay, I've got 1 kilo of pork. I'm using pork belly slices, but the Greeks usually use pork chops. 3 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. A heaped teaspoon of salt, and a heaped teaspoon of white or black pepper. You can adjust the peppers and salt later if you want to. 400 grams of carrots. I cut them into 4 lengthways and then chopped them into bite-sized pieces. 2 tomatoes, chopped, not too small, not too big. 2 onions, nicely chopped up, reasonable size, not too small, not too big. 1 teacup of olive oil. Must be olive oil if you want the true Greek flavour. Now I've got 650 grams of white cabbage. Green cabbage doesn't work. White cabbage, and I've torn it into bite-sized pieces. No, not too small, not too big again. Don't worry if you can't remember all these ingredients or the measurements. I'll put it all on the end of the video. Don't worry. Be happy! Now, I'm going to sprinkle my meat with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of oregano, always in Greek cooking oregano, and a little bit of salt. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, go with the onions. You've got to saute them until they go soft. Only until they go soft. Give them a good stir. That took a few minutes. Now I'm going to put the meat in, which I'll cut into decent sized pieces. And one thing to remember, we're only going to keep the meat in for 5 to 10 minutes, and we're going to brown it. Keep it on the move, keep an eye on it. I'm now going to add a little bit of stock made from the stock cube. This is 500 ml to start with. Next, salt, garlic, pepper. Also, tomatoes. Give a good stir. Well, I've now turned it onto a low heat and I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour to an hour and a half. Of course, I'm putting carrots and garlic in. The Greeks don't normally do that, but sod it, this is Corfual's way of doing it. I like the flavours. So you can miss the garlic and you can miss the carrots out if you wish, when I get to them. Anyway, we're now going to have a sit down and a quaff while it cooks. We're going to put carrots and cabbage in. If it boils a bit tight, you can add more stock, but don't go crazy yet. Okay? Coming on lovely. So what I'm going to do now is put a tiny bit more stock in. Normally I wouldn't do it because the cabbage will steam to cook on what's in there, but I'm going to boil the carrots in this stock. Right, I'm going to bring that to the boil and then put the carrots in. There we go, carrots are in. I'm going to give them 10 minutes boiling, and then I'm going to turn the gas down to simmer and put in the cabbage, allow that to steam. I don't want this stuff al dente. You know, the purists will start screaming saying, ah, you're going to turn it into mush. So bloody what? That's how I like it for my teeth. So it's not going to be mush, it's going to be fairly firm carrots but not al dente, and the same with the cabbage. The pork belly slices are already lovely and soft. Now the fun bit, putting in the cabbage. Okay, I'll put on the lid now, and there we go. Right, that's it, all the cabbage is in. Turn it onto a low gas and put the lid on and let it steam for about half an hour. After about 15 minutes, give it a good turnover so any uncooked cabbage goes to the bottom. Keep the steam going. You can decide when to stop it. When the carrots and the cabbage are to your taste. I don't like it al dente because of my teeth, but there you go. I'm an old man. And there we are, steaming hot. Nice Greek dish. And if you want to make it extra special, look at one of my other videos, how to make lemon Greek potatoes. And you can put some Greek lemon potatoes on here as well. That's what you call food. Comforting food from Greece. Well, that's it. That was absolutely delicious. I told you I'd tell you if it was crap, but it's not. It's lovely. And the gravy that's left, oh God. Do some lemon potatoes, Greek lemon potatoes from one of my other videos, and I'll tell you what, you won't regret that at all. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like my videos, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Cheers.